of the Russian Federation.
Спасибо.
Thank you, Madam President. We're grateful to Assistant Secretary General for Political Affairs, Miroslav Yenchu, for the briefing on the situation around Nagorno-Karabakh. We note the participation in the meeting of the foreign ministers of Armenia and Azerbaijan. On the 19th of September, there was a sharp escalation of the military conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh. The humanitarian situation has worsened. Risks of a significant increase in the number of refugees have occurred. In the course of clashes, there are victims among the civilian population. Unfortunately, Russian peacekeepers once again took casualties in carrying out their mission. As a result of shelling, there are several casualties among them. We took note of the readiness of the Azerbaijani side to conduct immediately a thorough investigation of the tragedy and bring those responsible to justice. In spite of the complex situation, the Russian peacekeeping contingent continues to conscientiously carry out their mission and do everything possible to protect the civilian population. From the moment the fighting resumed, the command of the Russian peacekeeping contingent has been in contact with representatives of Karabakh Armenians and Azerbaijani authorities and is taking steps to immediately put an end to the bloodshed and fighting, as well as ensuring adherence to humanitarian law for peaceful civilians. From the most dangerous regions, some 5,000 civilians were evacuated, over 1,000 children. People were given shelter in the camp of our peacekeepers, where they are protected from artillery and mortar fire. The wounded were given medical assistance, temporary housing was provided, and hot food. With the active mediation of the Russian peacekeeping contingent on the 20th of September, an agreement was reached on the full cessation of fighting starting 1 p.m. on the 21st after negotiations with the representatives of the Armenian population of Nagorno-Karabakh and the central authorities of Azerbaijan. Today, these negotiations are taking place in the cities of Yevlakh with the participation and coordination of Russian peacekeepers. The absolute priority is to not allow a resumption of fighting and directing the situation back towards a political track. Mr. President, the Russian Federation continues to play a leading role in the process of contributing to the normalization of relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia. And more than anyone else, we're interested in resolving the situation as soon as possible. The President of the Russian Federation held talks with the Prime Minister of Armenia, Pashinyan, and President of Azerbaijan, Aliyev. In the course of these talks, it was decided that efforts will be made to make sure the situation trends towards de-escalation and stabilization. We believe that the Armenian-Azerbaijan truce should be accompanied by reliable and clear guarantees of security and respect for human rights of the population of Nagorno-Karabakh based on international principles. The framework for the relevant parameters for the solution to the conflict were established by the authorities of Yerevan in October of 2022 and May of 2023 at summits under the auspices of the European Union, when they recognized that Karabakh was a part of Azerbaijan. At the same time, in the concluding declarations of these summits, which Yerevan agreed to, the topic of the need to ensure the rights and security of the Armenian population of Karabakh was unfortunately simply omitted. We expect that contacts between Baku and Stepanakert, Hankendi, will yield results and will make it possible to launch measures as soon as possible to ease the humanitarian situation in the region and ensure stability in the daily lives of the population of Nagorno-Karabakh. We will contribute to this in every way possible. We need to develop a gradual roadmap to integrate the population of Nagorno-Karabakh into the constitutional order of Azerbaijan with clear guarantees over their rights and security. These processes will be actively supported by Russian peacekeepers. The security and rights of Nagorno-Karabakh Armenians are of key importance. Our position is that the set of high-level trilateral declarations at the highest level made between 2020 and 2022 lay the legal groundwork of the process of Armenian and Azerbaijani normalization, and they are the only real sustainable solution to the conflict in the South Caucasus. Nor is there any alternative to the Russian peacekeeping contingent. We intend to assist in launching work on all the pillars for normalization agreed to by the three leaders, including elaborating a peace agreement, unblocking transport communications, delimiting borders, and normalizing contacts between two neighboring peoples. Thank you very much.
I thank the